Welcome, all my beautiful signs and souls of the zodiac. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your daily message for September the 19th, 2021. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. Not every single card may resonate with every single one of you, but some of it will. So run with it and throw the rest out into the universe to those that it does. Starting off from left to right, like I always do, you have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands usually refers to challenges that you might be facing today. And you may feel as though at times you have to protect yourself. You may feel as though others are making you have to step up and defend yourself, like you're being attacked. So maybe at work today or in a situation with colleagues or something, you may be feeling this feeling. For others, you could be having to deal with an appointment that has to do with a judicial issue, maybe a court issue, and you feel like you're being misunderstood. So today it's very important that you stand up for yourself, you defend yourself, you don't back down, but also you're creative and articulate with how you convey what you have to say across to the other person. So, there's always going to be haters around us, the downers, those people that doubt us, and, they always show up when you are at your best. Okay, maybe you're showing success something today, you're escalating, you're doing great work today, and there's always someone that wants to tug on your coat strings. Sometimes competition comes out. Okay, and it's because you're shining brightly out there in the world, and people want to jump into that. If you're feeling attacked after sharing your magic, it's important to remember that others like what you're doing, and you need to stand up bravely and continue to do your beautiful things. So, don't let others try to take away or dim your light today. Don't allow others to rain on your parade. Don't allow others to ruffle your feathers today. Walk away from that drama. People that do that often are jealous and envious. And you know what? Green is not always a good color that everyone should wear. And, know that you're deserving of this success. And you need to bravely shine your light out in the world. But on the other hand, you got to stand up for yourself. Don't allow others to determine your happiness today and to rain on your parade of success, because there's always those that want to tag along, but maybe they don't want to invest their time into this and help you through it and grow together. So today's message basically is defend what you've created, don't back down, and stand up for yourself bravely. Now, the next card you have is the Six of Swords, and you're definitely leaving something. You're walking away from something. Maybe some of you are leaving behind, a friendship that you thought was pure and clear and, and had integrity, and perhaps you've realized that you're not growing together. Okay, you're not expanding together. You might be growing apart, and everything has an expiration date, and not all things are lifetime lasting, and they don't go the test of time. In the perfect world they would, but in our world and the reality that we're facing right now, there could be disappointments coming into in the form that you realize you've dealt, you've done, you've defended yourself, you've stepped up, you've done all the work, and now you realize, I'm out of here. I'm going in a better direction. And the Six of Swords talks about that, leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. I think, you're going to be, this is almost like divine and universal intervention leading you in this direction. I think you finally had your eyes open to a situation and you realize now, I'm not happy here. Now, whether it's leaving a job, whether you're leaving a relationship, whether you're changing things that you're going through this phase in your life right now, you're changing that up, you're definitely going to leave that trouble behind. You've taken a look at it, you've analyzed it, you've thought about it, and now you want to go forward. And often when we're being pushed to that point where we have to constantly be explaining ourselves and defending ourselves, because people want to poke you with a stick, you finally come to the point where you go, you know what? I'm not getting involved in your drama. I'm not getting involved in your burdens, and you walk away from it. So there could be some challenges today, but you're going to make the right decision. You're going to decide that, this isn't for me. I don't belong here, and I don't need to carry this anymore. So I think some of you are walking away from something here, leaving something behind, and moving in a better, newer, fresher direction. and all because you knew you have integrity here, all because you know your worth, and you realize that, this isn't the place for you. You don't belong there, and it's time for you to move forward in this new direction. The king comes in, this beautiful king of cups. And, water signs are, the signs that represent the depth of our emotions. It's where we fall in love and we nurture our children and we open our hearts to deep feelings. But it also represents love and romance and relationships, depending on the card, and family and dreams and desires. It encompasses the depths, the real depths of our intuitive and psychic gifts as well. Water signs tend to be that way. They float along, they're mutable, and they have this deep insight of intuitiveness and psychic gifts. Now, I want you to know that, you could be in touch with some king here. This particular king of water, is a natural counselor, somebody who might be stepping forward at this time to say, hey, you know what? I'm in your end of the ring. I've been there too. I know what it feels like to have to defend yourself, and you made the right decision to go forward. He could be opening doors for you. He could be mentoring you. He could be giving you heartfelt advice. And it's all about opening your mind to new ideas that might be coming in from this particular king. He could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer energy coming in towards you. Sometimes he just comes in because he wants to volunteer his information. He's been there. Maybe this is someone, a friend of yours, a family member, maybe another colleague. Maybe you left a place of employment and you said, I'm out of this job. I quit it. And someone meets you for lunch and says, hey, you know what? I understand where you're coming from. It could be that type of a person. It could be, someone just very close that's worldly, that has that ability to step up because they're compassionate. Okay. And you know what? They have this authority about them, but it's a quiet authority to be able to step up and speak the truth and with you and help you with this as a solution. They come in wearing their heart on their sleeve, and I think you need to trust this person. They have that ability to be compassionate and understanding. So, you know what? They're trustworthy. But this could also be your romantic partner here, who's stepping up and is going to support you on the decision to go forward in a new direction and leave a situation behind. And it's great when we have that support from our partners, from our beautiful, boyfriends and husbands and wives and girlfriends and soulmates. So I do think that, this person, if it's not your soulmate, if it's not your romantic partner, this person is an upstanding member of society. They could be, somebody who was a teacher of yours, or maybe they were a past employer, or somebody like that comes in. Maybe they are a mediator here, someone who comes in from human resources, maybe, that says, hey, you've got a reason to feel this way, to want to leave and go forward in a new direction. So I do believe that some of you may be leaving a troubled situation or a challenging situation today behind, but it's great because you're going in a better direction, and you're going to have the support from someone or others that are going to be in your end of the ring that totally understand what you're going through, or you have. Now you've got insight as your final oracle message coming in here, and it says, see beyond appearances, masks, cliches, and cultural stereotypes to gain insight. So, you're definitely, you've taken an assessment of a situation you've been dealing with for a while, and now your eyes are being opened, and you've got that aha moment where you go, you know what? Today's the day I make the changes. Today's the day I decide to do what I want to do for me. Today's the day that I choose happiness. And, you're seeing beyond, and I always say to people, be careful, because everything that glitters isn't gold. So be sure that you do your research. Be sure that you're going into something new with your eyes wide open. But definitely the Six of Swords says it is. And when you have the support of this King of Cups, or someone stepping up that understands those challenges that you went through, you're able to go forward with insight. You're able to know that you're going to gain insight, even more of it, and you're going in the right direction. So very interesting reading today for all of us. And it isn't going to resonate with every one of you, but some of you may be going through these challenging situations and energy today, but you're not going to be alone. You're going to have help to get you through it. So I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week coming in into next week. And let's continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. Always know that I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And let's continue to play safe, stay safe, as I said, and be safe. Many blessings and much love. I'll see you soon.